What's up? How's it going? Just wanted to do a quick little tutorial on how I clean birds. This is just the way that I do it. Throughout the years, I've learned a couple different tricks, and so I've got a couple birds here. Goose, Mr. Greenhead, got a pigeon, and I got a dove. We eat all the birds that we kill, so you get good at cleaning lots of little ones, and then the bigger ones, a little bit more difficult, have a little bit different technique. So stay tuned. First off, I wear gloves. The only reason I wear gloves is because I don't like to have stuff underneath my fingernails, and I'm lazy and I don't want to wash my hands 10 times. So start things off, the dove. These are the easiest freaking birds to clean. They're real small, but my goodness are they good tasting. I love eating them. And I try to get a good thumb and finger full of feathers right off the breast, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna see I clean that breast right off. Just one quick pinch and pull, and we got this guy ready to go. Back in September dove season, when it first comes in, we usually pound them pretty good. So you get 4 or 5 buddies on the bed of a truck. You can make pretty good work out of, 40, 50, 60 pigeons, or doves, I'm sorry. But that is it for doves. That's what you're gonna do. And you get 2 pieces of meat, just like this. There's your 2 breast pieces. Now I will go in and wash all these off when I'm done, but that's what you get right there. So, pigeon. Moving on to the pigeon. Bigger bird, skin's a little bit thicker, but I'm going to show you what I like to do with these. Just do a couple good pulls here. Get these feathers out of the breast. He actually got hammered pretty good right in the chest, it looks like. So what I did was, you notice with the dove, I pulled the skin off right away. With the pigeon, I left it on, only because the skin on the pigeon does not break as easily as the one on the dove. So with a dove, you're able to just grab hold of that and just peel it right off. With this, it's a little bit harder. So what I do is I just take that step out. All I do is take the feathers off the front, or off the breast, and then I come back in and I make the same cut that I did on the dove. However, I did not take the skin off yet, because when you skin it like that, if you see here, I'm able to just run my thumb right underneath there and just pull that right off. And it's clean. You don't have as many feathers to deal with. Same thing. Oh, there's some feathers there. Work our way right down over here to there. Peel it. And just like that, there's our pigeon breast. A little bit bigger than the dove. But, so, now moving on to the duck. Freaking love mallards, they're so pretty. So what I'm gonna do is, with the mallard, I'm gonna come in here, you're gonna feel the breastbone. There's a breastbone at the top and the bottom. You can feel the 2 spots, okay? What I'm gonna do is find the tip at the bottom, and I'm gonna dig my thumb down and I'm gonna grab hold. I'm grabbing hold of skin and feathers. So I'm grabbing a whole pinch of everything. And I lift that up, and all I'm gonna do is make a little incision, a little poke through, until I pop that skin. And then I can feel with my thumbs, I'm actually digging underneath the skin, okay? And I just work it right up to the top of the breast. Peel one side down. Peel the other side down. And bam, just like that. We have a clean goose, duck breast there. Pull some of my pigeon feathers off. And then same thing, we're gonna go right along the breastbone there. Come around. You wanna make sure that you get this little tender that's in there on the bigger birds. The doves and the pigeons, you don't get as many or as nice of a little tender, but with the ducks and the geese, it is much nicer. So what I'm gonna do is just walk my way right down off of there. And come right here, cut right around here. Bam, there you go. you got a nice, beautiful duck breast. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is why I love shooting mallards, because I love eating mallards. I really, truly do. A lot of times, if I go out like by myself, I shoot a couple of them. I'll go straight home that morning, cut the breast out, and just fry them right in a pan with some eggs. And you got duck and eggs. And man, is it ever good. Just a little bit of salt and pepper. Same deal here. I'm just walking it down off of there. Right to that edge of that wing. And just peel it right off of there. And look at that. Yummy, yummy. Now, the other thing that a couple of my buddies like to do, and I've done it a few times, they're really not hard to get in here and grab this leg. They peel right out, pretty simple. And if you keep a nice little pair of cutters with you, I'll just break it like that. Right at that first joint. And there you go. You got yourself some duck poppers. I don't know if I'd call them duck poppers. A duck lollipop, if you will. Mr. Goose. All right, I'm gonna do the same thing that I just did with the duck, but it's on a much larger scale here. So the breast is gonna be about that wide there. I know a lot of guys that start at the top. You can do the same thing. I've just always started at the bottom. So same thing, I'm gonna reach in here and find it. Poke a little hole. Now, the fresher that these birds are, sometimes the easier they are. But a goose is gonna be much more difficult than any of these other birds. But I just work my thumb right up that breastbone. I'm just pushing up underneath, you working my way all the way to the top, till I get all the way to the top. There you can see, I'm out the top of the breastbone here, and then I have the bottom. So then all I'm gonna do is work my way underneath the skin. I'm pulling skin and feathers all together. I'm not pulling a whole bunch of feathers and making a mess. You can do that, but with a goose, especially, you can have feathers everywhere. But in this way, this guy got hammered on the left side. Well, flying left to right, that sounds about perfect. That's actually exactly where that bird got shot. So here you can really see. So all I'm doing is staying as tight to that breastbone as I can, okay? So we'll come up here, we'll drop this back down off of there. Now here you can really see this nugget, or this goose tender. Chicken strip, if you will, or I guess in this case it would be a goose strip. So there's your goose breast. I'll clean that little bit of fat and stuff up whenever I take it inside and wash it. Right there. There's your goose breast. You got your goose, mallard duck, your pigeon, and your dove. Right there are my 4 favorite birds to hunt in Pennsylvania. It lays right against the breastbone. Look at that thing right there. Oh, I could just eat it right now. Love it. Same there, we're just gonna make that cut. So you can see here where there's no breast, I'm just cutting right along there and coming over here. So that's what I've done here. I'll do one right here. And then here's what I like to do. Once I've done the right side comes off naturally for me as I'm left-handed. But here I need to come this way. So what I'll do is I'll just flip that bird over. Come right down along this breastbone. I'll pop that off right there. And this bird is going to need a lot of cleaning up. Because man, did he ever get hammered on that side. There you go. We'll take that in and clean that all up because He's gonna need it. So there you go. Now, with a goose, you can do the same thing that I did with the duck legs. I'll be honest with you, my family, my wife and I, and my kids, we do not enjoy eating goose legs. In my opinion, there's a lot of people out there that love eating them, and for the guys that love to eat them, go for it, but that ain't me. So, I do, however, I love my goose breasts. I'll slice these real thin, marinate them, put them on the grill, and just cook them and eat them. Sometimes I like to bread them a little bit with some Italian breadcrumbs and then fry them in bacon grease. It's also very, very good. And I also like to throw a bunch of them into a big container, take them up to the local meat shop and have sticks made out of them. So that's what I like to do with my birds. At the end of the day, to each their own. You kill it however you want to cook it and eat it, that's up to you. All I ask is please don't waste them. Good recipes out there for these birds, and they're an awesome resource, and we love to kill them. But we like to eat them as much as we like to kill them. So that's it. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you have any questions, leave me a comment down below. Maybe tell me how you like to cook your wild game. Well, birds specifically. Ducks, geese, doves, pigeons. Do you eat pigeons? Not many people do. Me and my buddies, we love eating pigeons because they're just like big doves. So I got some more work to do. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.